Hi, everybody. This is Gail Carson, and I'm here at the Idea Fitness Convention, and I've got the most fabulous person to interview right now. That's Todd Durkin, M-A-C-S-C-S. C-S-C-S.
Yep.
I have to find out what that is. He's an internationally recognized strength, speed, and conditioning coach, a personal trainer, a body worker, motivational speaker, and author who motivates, educates, and inspires people worldwide. He's the founder of Fitness Quest 10 in San Diego, California, a world-class facility that provides personal training, strength and conditioning, therapeutic massage and body work, Pilates, yoga, nutrition, chiropractic, and physical therapy programs. Not much left out there.
Mm-hmm.
He works with high-profile clientele of elite professional athletes. That includes NFL MVPs, Super Bowl champions and MVPs, Heisman Trophy winner, Olympic and X-Game gold medalists, and many other champion athletes. He's a 2-time personal trainer of the year, both at IDEA and ACE, and has received numerous industry accolades. Greatest has named him one of the top 100 most influential people in health and fitness for the past 3 years. Welcome, Todd.
Thanks, Gail. What an introduction. Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Well, I know you've been running around like crazy, and we're only like in the second day here, and really opening day, because yesterday was pre-con. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing since you've been here.
No doubt. Idea World to me is the Super Bowl of all fitness conferences. There's 14,000 delegates here. We've had over 300 presenters. I just introduced Jack Canfield, the keynote speaker today, and I'm getting ready I have 4 presentations here at Idea World. There's a Success Academy tomorrow, which is all about finding your purpose in legacy in life, and that's going to be an exciting presentation. And I have a workout tomorrow as well, and I have a boot camp class I'm teaching, and a leadership class. So I'm pumped up. It's going to be a huge Idea World. This is our 34th Idea World. This is our 34th show of, annual.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very interested in what you have to say, because I am absolutely a positive thinker, a leadership person. I know Jack Canfield because we're both in that same speaking world.
Right.
We're all members of the National Speakers Association, and I've been around the world myself, like 50 countries, 49 states. So I'm so glad to see a fitness professional who is interested in the mind, business, always living a better life. My whole thing in life is to go to bed with a smile and get up with a smile. Because if you can't do that, what's the point of whatever you're doing all day long?
Absolutely.
So what got you into this personal thinking and wanting to make everybody just not only feel better physically, but mentally?
Yeah. I'll give you the CNN version. I was playing professional football overseas in the mid-'90s, and I blew out my back. I was a quarterback, and 2 linebackers hit me, and I had a debilitating back injury that left me motionless on a football field. And after countless therapies, and I tried everything you possibly could, I was trying to do everything I could to avoid surgery. And I went down about a 5-year journey of healing myself without having surgery, and I was successful. And I developed through that time a lot of strength physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I came across many mentors and gurus that helped me formulate my train of thought. In year 2000, when I opened my business, Fitness Quest 10, it was really upon a dream. I didn't have any business acumen sense. I didn't have any money in the bank. I had no clients, but it was on the power of, I'm going to try to change the world on my energy and passion to give back and serve the people that I have the opportunity to work with. And that was 16 years ago. And we built quite a great place now, great team and great clients. And to me, the power of the mind, I would say, get your mind right, get your mind right. And that's just one thing to me that's absolutely essential, is you got to have your body right, you got to have your mind right.
Well, I totally agree with you. And I know that in reading over your materials, I mean, you have, 38 trainers, coaches, therapists, and so how did you build this?
One by one. I always say, we don't build it to be bigger, we build it to be better. Bigger isn't better, better is better. I see that with my athletes all the time right now as well. I'm at the tail end of my off-season training with my NFL clients, and I would say better is better. Every single rep that you do, everything you do off the field counts. So every day, try to be 1% better in what you do every day. And whether it be, committing yourself to reading a book, listening to a podcast, studying a manual or program or being part of a coaching program that's going to develop you personally or mentally or professionally, whatever it may be, is to invest in yourself continually. Carol Dweck, with the growth mindset, I'm a huge believer in all of us are designed to live an abundance lifestyle and have one of manifestation in the mind. And to me, I've studied that, and I'm real proud of the team that we have at Fitness Quest 10 and the over 500 clients we serve on a weekly basis.
That's fantastic. Well, I would like to get your opinion on where fitness is now and where it was when you first came into it and the changes that you've seen.
Right. Well, it could best be highlighted. I was just on the TV show NBC Strong this past spring, and Strong, the whole thing was strong is the new skinny. And whereas skinny used to have, just being skinny and losing weight, I believe so many times now where it's going and where it is being strong physically, strong mentally, strong on all levels. And in that show, if you had the opportunity to watch that, there were 10 trainers that were paired with 10 female contestants that were trying to change their life. But we competed with the trainees. So we were competing in physical challenges. At the same time, we were cooking them food and training them and doing everything we could and pouring into them to try to change their bodies and transform their lives. And that was a great example of where it's at today, because where it was, back in the late 90s when I was getting into this industry, it was very much a selectorized pieces of equipment, sitting down on machines and pressing weight, and more of the bodybuilding type world or the step aerobics. You either did strength or you did cardio. You did your strength work and then you did your cardio, and the cardio, it may have been a step aerobics class or maybe just getting on the equipment. And, honestly, now even some of that is still into play. I mean, sometimes the old school is the new school, but it's much more integrative. And I think where we're at today is much more holistic and eclectic, that we realize all this yang energy that we have and the powerful types of movements that we do have to be counterbalanced with the yin, the breath work, the meditation, the Pilates, the yoga, the things that are going to really bring our spirit to life and our energy to life and allow us to recover. So nutrition and recovery, and even with my athletes, and I call my athletes, but even my clients, the weekend warriors and fitness enthusiasts, I consider them athletes. Recovery is the name of the game now. How quickly can you recover and feel good if your knees are hurting, your back's hurting? What advanced recovery strategies can you employ in your own regime so that you can feel better and be better and perform better?
Well, that brings up what you suggest for people who are having issues. Do you think massage is very important? Do you think that physical therapy is very important? What are the accessories to what you do? Right.
What I do on a regular basis is I'm a coach, and I always look at the fundamentals first. Number one is sleep. How is sleep? Because if you're not sleeping right, it's not going to matter what you're doing with massage. And I am a body worker. I am a massage therapist by trade in 1995. I've been practicing that for many, many years. So sleep and nutrition play an imperative role when it comes to healing and allowing the body to heal. Then after you dial those two things in, because obviously we could talk nutrition for our entire time here, then you could look at other adjunctive therapies like the massage therapy, like the yoga, like the infrared saunas that we have at our facilities, or cryotherapy. There's so many different types of healing that you can use. I mean, a physical therapist, a great physical therapist and chiropractor, is a huge part of someone that's in pain. But you've got to look at the basics first. And a lot of times nutrition and sleep are often lacking in our culture. And we've got to find a way to prioritize that, because people always have the same issues. Well, I don't have enough time to work out. I don't only sleep 5 hours a night. Well, we all have the same amount of time in the day. It's what we prioritize.
Exactly. And what's important to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's usually we're reactive. It's like, after you're hurt, okay, then I need to make change. What about being proactive before you get hurt, or before you are injured, or before you go into adrenal fatigue and you have no energy left, and then you've got to pop every supplement under the sun to try to just get through the day because you're completely fatigued. Hey, let's face it, all of us have a very, very busy lifestyles, and I don't think anyone's any more busy than anyone else, but it's how we choose to spend our time and how we protect our own energy, because it's really easy in today, even with social media, to get sucked into everyone else's life other than your own. So protecting your own energy and having
That's so true. I started coming to IDEA with my aerobic instructor. I was the only person, she said, that would come to a place like this and pay for it. So I started coming, and I've been coming like every year since. In fact, last year I got an inspiration medal. I think it was because I was the oldest one in the class, but
Wow.
that's beside the point. But but I really do believe in this. I work out 2 hours every day, 7 days a week. I have changed my routine because I have, I've used less weight now than I did 10 years ago, and I have other issues. But the point is, if I didn't do anything, I wouldn't be moving.
That's right.
And I sleep great. I have no problem sleeping. But I do wonder, what do you suggest to people who are over 50 and they've got problems that, just happen because of age? It's osteoarthritis. It could be weakness. My bones are in good shape with all the stuff I've gone through because I've had 16 surgeries. So I'm in a good shape for that. But, there are people who have issues.
Yep.
What do you do with people like that? Because you're working with athletes and NFL players and, champions and so forth.
Well, let me tell you about my first client I've ever worked with, who I've been working now with for 16 years, Donna Dickinson. She's 77 years old, and she epitomizes the fitness enthusiast now that's in their 60s and 70s that want to live a healthy lifestyle. Someone that's in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, I think you have to, number one, stay committed to a workout routine.
Well, I'm 78,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, there you go. So the commitment aspect is, I think someone like, I'm too old to do this. No, but your type of movement might change. You might not be able to run like you used to when you're in your 30s and 40s because someone's got bad knees. But there's so many different forms now of movement, including just, yoga is a great form of strength and exercise. Swimming, water aerobics, these things are awesome, for the body. If you can do some, strength training as well, where you're on your feet and you're improving your bone density, any weight-bearing exercise can help with that. I think that the aspect is to try to do this on a regular basis and dialing in with good, healthy food. Even when you're, in your 70s and even 80s, we've got someone that's 85 years old, works out at Fitness Quest 10. Nutrition plays an imperative role because if you don't eat well and you're eating sugar or drinking, sugarful drinks or alcohol, like that just dilapidates your energy and allows your body not to recover. So yes, I work with a lot of high-level athletes, but to me, I look at a lot of my weekend warriors and fitness enthusiasts, including the 60, 70, and 80-somethings, and say, hey, we're all after the same thing. We want to look good. We want to feel good. And we want the energy to do things like pick up the grandkids or to, get out there and play tennis or golf and live a lifestyle that's happy and pain-free. So I believe what is more imperative at that point is flexibility. It plays a more important role. Light aerobic activity where, you get your heart rate up and it's vigorous, but you're not pounding your knees and your back, and taking care of those things, including regular body work. My graduate thesis work was on the physiological and psychological effects of massage therapy on stress and anxiety. And there's a lot of great benefits to body work and massage and that. And I believe that all of us should really adhere to a regular program of body work for our soft tissue health as well.
Interesting. I note that you've appeared on, of course, 60 Minutes, ESPN, and the NFL Network, and so forth. In doing your interviews or places like 60 Minutes, do they challenge you on your beliefs, or was this a positive piece?
Yeah, no, it was a positive piece. The one on 60 Minutes happened to be with one of my first athletes. His name was LaDainian Tomlinson. He was a first-round pick for the San Diego Chargers in the early 2000s, future Hall of Fame running back. And he had a work ethic kind of like a Walter Payton or Emmitt Smith, if you know the football world. And LT was one of those special guys that we had an incredible relationship where, I was his coach and he did incredible things on the field. And 60 Minutes did a special on exactly what we're talking about, the strength and conditioning on the field and off the field of what made that athlete so special. And it's what I do now with the Drew Breeses of the world and all my other NFL athletes is I'm as much a mindset guy as I am a physical guy. Like, the positive mantras and the daily quotes and all the things that I'm a big believer in, writing down gratitude journals and doing these little things that make a big difference because your thoughts are so powerful. And I believe, your thoughts become your words become your flesh become your actions become your character, and your character becomes your legacy. So it all comes back to your thoughts. So what are you feeding your mind? Are you feeding your mind with great things, with what you're reading, what you're listening to, like this program? If you listen to programs like this and you're like, hey, I feel better, my energy's up, I want to go out and I want to eat a piece of fruit, or I want to go exercise, then guess what? That's the power